Oh, you don't want to be called Boo?
You can call me Boo.
I'll call
Shit.
you Big Boo.
Hey girls, how are you doing? I hope you're all doing well. Let's just get into today's video. Please consider liking and subscribing. Thank you.
Welcome to a new weigh-in video. So this weigh-in video is going to be very different than the usual because I also have very, very bad news. So it took me a while to really process this, but I don't want to lose weight.
Gore, we know how many times how you've proven us right.
I don't want to be a YouTuber. Thankfully, I have a job lined up, so we're good. I did the interview. It was hecticana. I was so nervous, but I did get the job. I started yesterday. It was okay. It was different. Having to take an Uber to work every day is definitely gonna suck. But that's okay. And it was an Uber XL, so I won't be suing Uber because the person was like, hop right in. They didn't seem to judge me, so there's no suing Uber over here. And it's now that I know that there's Uber XLs, it's I don't need to lose weight. I have a job that I get to go to every single day. I get to be myself. I don't have to count calories or points or worry. I can just be me and just live the rest of my life off the internet. And I'm deleting all my social medias. I'm deleting Instagram. I'm deleting TikTok. It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be different. And I'm gonna go in seclusion. And the only people that I'm going to talk to are the people that I either meet at my job or my mom, and I'm just done with it all. You guys. I'm joking. April Fools. Today is April 1st for me.
Is she actually so behind she couldn't even post it on the actual date?
I don't know if I've ever done an April Fool's joke on YouTube before. I mean, for you guys, it's the second, because that's when this video is going to go up. But I mean, some of you might watch it on the 3rd or 4th or 5th, and you're going to be so confused. Today is April 1st. That was an April Fool's joke. I am joking. I am not leaving YouTube. I am here to lose weight. I am here to entertain you all. Oh my God, April Fools. I hope I didn't scare anybody. Holy. So please don't be mad at me. Please don't be mad at me. So let's get into this video. I just want to start off by saying the no diet is out the door. This is a huge reset, and we're completely starting over. All right, let's get into the 5 questions. Do you still spend $3,000 on takeout? You used to. No, because I am now a single girly. That's just me. So when I was spending $3,000 on takeout, it was also because I was in a relationship with Beck. We both would have takeout multiple times a day. So I was also spending money on takeout for them. So now it's cut in half. So now, yeah, I probably spend over $1,000 on takeout a month. I do. Is you getting cancer really related to your weight? Yes, because me being so morbidly obese, I always had irregular menstrual cycles. So I would go months and months without a period. How do you feel when people say that the snack plates you have on live stream is you binging? I didn't even know people were saying that, which is kind of crazy because it's literally just some veggies with some dip, and I had little pretzels. I guess I can show you guys here real quick. They're these balls. That is not a binge. That is a snack. At most, it's 400 calories. Some could even consider that a meal, but that is not a binge. When I live stream, I don't eat for hours and hours prior to the live stream. So then when I'm actually finally doing the live stream, I'm damn, I'm getting hungry. So that live stream moment for me, yeah, I like to have a snack. That is not a binge. Does the hate online affect your weight? I have always turned to food for comfort. And sometimes the hate online makes me anxious, or it makes me depressed, or it makes me feel all of these horrific feelings. So I want to turn to things for comfort.
Boo-hoo, let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
And my thing that I like to turn to is food. That has been literally what I have done. I have put myself in survival mode ever since I was a little tiny girl, where I would turn to food when I felt scared or depressed, whatever it may be. So sometimes the hate online can absolutely trigger the way that I eat, for sure. No one cares! But that's because I don't know how to stop that. It is so hard. Emotional eating is sometimes the only thing that helps me feel better. And in return, if I'm emotional eating or overeating because of these things, then yes, that affects my weight. Would inpatient cost you? Anywhere between 100,000 to $250,000. That's why when people are Amberlynn, get inpatient, and they throw it at me it's as easy as to buy an apple and eat it.
I don't want to hear it, because with all that money you spent on food and your junk, you could have saved up.
I'm sorry, I don't have $250,000 to just throw at inpatient. I don't. Talk about my goals. Did I succeed in them? And talk about new goals. This no diet bullshit has been horrible. I literally tried for 2 days. It was 2 random days. And then for the rest of the week, I just was over it. Honestly, something massively triggered me. It was the whole neck cancer situation. And I'm telling you, in a weird headspace. And I just wanted to eat everything. Rot. Again, that goes with me not being able to regulate my emotions and the emotional eating. But I'm just here to be honest. It happened, and this is a whole reset, okay? Act like last week really didn't even happen. So I'm gonna stop this whole no diet bullshit, and I'm going on a diet because I am going to die in a few years if I do not take this seriously now. When my mom was taking me grocery shopping, actually, she was like, do you want to stop and get an ice cream cone? And that's something her and I would do frequently. And I literally said no. I was shocked that I said no. I think my mom was shocked that I said no. And no truer words escaped my mouth than in that moment. I literally looked at her and I said, Mom, if I do not lose weight now, I will not be here in a few years. It kind of like left the car silent, I'm not gonna lie, because it was kind of heavy. That's kind of a heavy thing to say to your mom. And it's weird because I know my mom really wanted the ice cream cone and she wasn't gonna get one unless I was gonna get one. So then it made me feel guilty and I felt bad because I know she was looking forward to it. So then after like grocery shopping was over and like I was just like chilling, it was like hours later, I'm just like sitting at home. I ended up messaging my mom and I was like, I'm kind of craving the ice cream cone now, wink wink. Like, I'm sorry we didn't get one. And my mom was like, no, I'm glad because not only did you stay on track, but you helped me stay on track. So I stopped feeling so guilty. That's stupid to feel guilty over like an ice cream cone, but I was feeling guilty because I knew she really wanted one. I know that's like really stupid, but yeah, it's just like no truer words have been spoken. It's like reality. Like if I keep being the size, I'm not going to like live much longer. I'm just not. And I rot. I know that's gruesome, but it's like actual reality. So I'm gonna be doing something more structured. I'm gonna be counting calories. Yes, I am. I'm gonna be using the app Noom, which I've already started and logged, put in my weight. They have lessons on there like that teaches you the psychology behind like why we eat and teaches you tricks. Like it has so many like mini lessons. It teaches you about nutrition, etc., etc. Like it's honestly such a cool and fascinating app because like I'm sitting over here doing lessons. I'm like doing all the extra credit lessons and I'm just like learning all types of stuff. But it's a lot of knowledge that I already know. But it's nice to have that like extra support. So the calories for it wants me to eat anywhere 2,600 to like 3,200, and that's kind of hectic in my opinion. I'm not going to be going anywhere near the 3,000s because I have such a messed up metabolism due to like yo-yo dieting. Plus I went through menopause at the age of like 30. Like, are we joking? Plus the lymphedema and the lymphedema. Like I lose weight differently. Like I'm not going to lose weight the same as another person who weighs the same amount as me. It's like, that's not realistic. That's not reality. We're all different. We all have our own different metabolic rates. So that means I really am just going to aim for like the lower ball there. I'm going to be aiming for like the 2,600. And I know even then that's a little rocky and a little iffy because even at 2,600, like there have been times where I would gain weight from that. So I'm just going to stick to it though. With Noom, they want you to weigh yourself daily because they believe, and they've seen studies where if you weigh yourself daily, you're more likely to succeed. And I do believe that as well. I also want to talk about something else I said last week when I said I don't have an ideal goal weight, which that still stands. I have no idea what that looks like, but I do want to have like mini goals, something obtainable that I can reach. And they're not like these gigantic goals because then I feel overwhelmed and I give up, etc., etc. So as you guys know, my highest weight is 572.4. So regardless of when that happened, it doesn't matter, but I think it would be a cool concept to like lose 100 pounds from that point. So my first mini goal is simply just be 472.4. So it's just 100 pounds away from that point. So then once I reach that goal, I will then create another small goal. So speaking of goals, so for the 2 goals that I had last week, first one was drink 2 water bottles a day. That was coming from drinking no water at all. Did I do that? My next goal was only order takeout 3 times a week. And that's coming from ordering it like up to 8 to 14 times in a week. Did I do that? So for the 2 water bottles, yes, I did. I drank 2 water bottles every single day, and I'm very proud of that. Thank you, thank you. I know, round of applause. Did I succeed in the 3 times takeout though? So on Wednesday, I had Panda Express, that's 1. On Friday, I ordered Hawaiian food, so that's 2. And then on Sunday, I ordered sushi, that's 3. I was successful, you guys. I actually freaking did it. Can you believe it? Like, I was shocked. Color be shocked, for real. So I'm actually gonna have 4 goals this week. And that does make me a little nervous because even just having 2 goals was hard enough. But it's like, I'm just going to carry on the 2 goals that I already had. I want to continue having 2 water bottles a day, only order takeout 3 times a week. But now I'm adding on log my calories on Noom every single day, no matter what. Even if I go over, like, do not let that stop me. I want to form that habit really bad. So in counting calories, that means I need to like weigh my food. I need to measure my food and I need to like take it more serious and not just like guess because I do a lot of guessing, which I'm usually pretty accurate. I understand that I'm over 500 pounds, fully aware, but I've been dieting since I was 10 years old. So for 24 years, I have learned so much knowledge. I've done this so many times that it's pretty simple. I know all the tools. I just don't use the tools. I really want to focus like measuring my food, etc., etc., logging it into Noom. Yes. My other goal is I'm going to be doing intermittent fasting. So I like doing IF. It is very hard because I like to eat in an 8-hour window. So that leaves 16 hours a day where I'm not eating. And it's like, you know, it's great. It's fine when you're sleeping. It's fine. But on average, I only get like 6 to 7 hours of sleep a night. I know that's kind of low for some people. That's just the way my body rolls. Okay. Rolls. It is hard, but it's also helpful because I know that within those 8 hours, like that is the time that I get to eat my food. So then when I'm out of those hours, I like try so hard to like distract myself and I don't focus on food as hard because it's like when I get to eat whenever I want, it's like all I do is think about food. But I notice I think about food less when I'm not in an eating window. So since this is a reset, we're resetting, okay? So my weigh-in for today was 523.8. It's crazy, it's hectic. I have not weighed this much in years. I'm super inflamed. I have a lot of inflammation going on. I'm swollen. That's just the way, the cookie crumbles, no pun intended. And I really hope next week I can come on here and be like, you guys, I was successful at all my goals again. You guys, I lost weight. So we'll see. Wish me luck. I'm going to try my very hardest. I hope that you guys have a good day, a good night, or whenever you are watching this. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.
That's it for today's video, girls. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please consider liking and subscribing. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.
Go away, you fat roll.